My name's Nikuli. I've come down to today's protests because it's the second time now that we've had Donald Trump here on a visit, invited by our Prime Minister for a second time, which is costing us millions of pounds here in the UK, and I'm sure it's costing Americans millions of dollars. I'm here because I'm sick and tired of the same old narrative where hate speech is elevated, it's normalized. President Trump is a fascist, he's a racist, and he's causing more and more problems in our world, more division. I'm here because I want Gaza and I want Palestine to be free. I think it's wrong what our government is doing, and I think it's wrong what the American government is doing, as well as so many other nations that seem to be perfectly okay with watching a genocide in real time, and it's disgusting. And it's my right to protest. It might be the only thing I can do, but it's better than nothing. So that's why I'm here. So Neville Chamberlain mistakenly thought he'd made a great deal with Hitler that would end the war, bringing on peace, and of course you can never trust a fascist. And here we are, Keir Starmer, trying to make trade deals with Donald Trump, and again appeasing him, and you cannot trust a man who's notoriously known for constantly lying.
What's coming? A wave of patriotism is coming in this country. You saw it on Saturday, and it's coming back. We're going to take this country back politically. We're going to change the whole establishment.
Hi, I'm Rob. I'm down here at the anti-Trump rally. We're at Parliament Square right now. It's been a successful day. I think people have shown that they do not agree with Donald Trump, either as a human being or as President of the United States. And we've got to make that voice loud. So that's why I am here today. I don't think Donald Trump should be welcomed anywhere. Okay, so what Keir Starmer's doing, I guess he thinks he has to, but does he really have to? So I'm not pleased with the current government, either here or in the United States. If you want to know why Trump is bad for America, you can ask anybody in this crowd, and they can tell you the multiple things that he's done, which have wrecked the economy, which have divided people, which have caused, in some cases, murder. He's a bad person, and he's surrounded by people who are also bad. They just want to hurt others. So that's why I'm here, and you can ask that of anybody in this crowd right now.
Donald Trump stands for. This is the moment to reject the politics of hate and division, and instead, finally, put at the center the politics of hope, of community, of togetherness and solidarity. And friends, together, That's how we'll change our towns, our cities, our country, and together we can change the world. Thank you in solidarity.
So when Trump was in his first presidency, we felt really strongly that we should have made a stronger protest against his presidency, and we vowed if he ever came back into power, we'd make sure to come here and show our opposition. His second presidency is much, much worse than the first, and we just need to oppose everything he stands for, and we need to make sure that it's super clear that his policies and his hatred are not welcome here.
I couldn't look myself in the mirror if I didn't at least try and do something to protect liberal democracy. I see liberal democracy being destroyed, especially by this bloke, and maybe this will do no good at all, but somehow you've got to stand up for what you think is right, and I wouldn't be able to look at myself if I didn't.
Yeah, so everything he's doing, he's encouraging anti-vaxxers, he's encouraging Israel's government against Palestine. He's not fighting strongly against Russia. He's actually in Russia's back pocket, and the ICE sign just stands for the whole culture of intimidation and racial hatred that he's encouraging in Britain, in the UK, and that's coming over to Britain. British racists are being encouraged by the far right in America. So everything he stands for is just a pollution on the world.
Mine's I suppose, a more specific point, that he is actively encouraging Putin in his appalling invasion and attempted annexation of Ukraine, the sovereign European country, and Trump's actions have been tantamount to supporting Putin. His initial statement was that, he could end the war in Ukraine in a day. Well, yes, we saw that the reason he said that was that his grand plan, was simply to try and bully Zelensky to surrender. Not much of a plan, really. And I think Putin must be absolutely loving it, must be laughing all the way. So, I think he is very much Putin's useful idiot.